Welcome back to Chaos Gate Daemonhunters, a game I played the shit out of this weekend, and I'm really enjoying it. I really like this game. Something that's weird to me though that I noticed, so say I click off of this and go, it'll be like a mission unreachable in time, and I'm like, wait, what? Or is it only because I didn't have a path set? I thought that it would show, like, you know, if it was unreachable because I just couldn't get there in time. But, you know, whatever. I can get there in time, and I think that's what this little red and green thing is up at the top. I can indeed get there. In any case, I think the difficulty is about right. I think, like, the tactics is all strong. They did some really cool stuff with being able to, well, I mean, I guess you'll see when you get there if you don't own the game already. I do highly recommend it based on, I don't know, maybe like the 9 or 10 hours I played over the weekend. But the one thing I did see in reviews that I do kind of agree with so far anyway is that missions, they can seem a little repetitive, but when the tactics are this strong and everything, it doesn't really bother me that much. In any case, this is basically the exact same mission that I did before. I'm just grabbing more seed carriers. At least I think that's it. Whatever. We'll get in there. Alright, remove you. Remove you. Okay, you're in. You're not in. Well, shit. Looks like someone injured is gonna have to go. Let's bring the apothecary. Now, something else I haven't really been paying attention to is these guys' loadouts. So, the guy in the Terminator armor, I do think he is in Terminator, right? No, let's not customize yet. Loadout, that's what I want. Armor type, Terminator. Yep, you're equipped. So each weapon, you know, has its own thing. So the halberd, it has this first strike ability. So I do like that on someone with Terminator armor because it means that I can kind of run them out right in the middle of things. With his halberd, and then I can pop Aegis shield, and he can just like tank the shit out of things and hit guys as they come. Another good option for a tank, I think, is the original Force Sword, because it has like a 50% chance to block a melee hit, so you can take a lot more damage, a lot more punishment. Other than that, okay, does anyone else... Thought I had 2 people that could wear Terminator armor. God damn it, I keep doing the wrong thing. It's not you. It's you. Okay, so you are equipped. Alright, what's your name again? Boars. Mithrek? Mithrek Boars. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do for you is give you a Force Sword. So you'll be like, you know, mega tank. If this guy, you know, doesn't get enough first strikes and kill people and shit. And then you, I'm gonna try and keep you out of the fight since you are mostly injured. I think that's everything. I mean, I could give someone... melee weapon... Demon Hammer. Yes, reassign. Okay. Because you cannot wear Terminator armor. You're a little more mobile. So this is the only non-basic melee weapon I have. So I'll give it to the more mobile guy. And then we have the healer. So let's do this.
The psychic disturbances here echo those I encountered on Koromar.
The hive cities are abandoned, but there is life below. Brothers, seek out any corruption and purge it.
No problem. Okay, this is a map similar to one that I did over the weekend.
Yes, Commander.
Praise the Emperor. I am his chosen shield. With haste.
We're not really gonna be able to get up there anyway.
Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Yes, sir.
On my way.
For some reason, I thought he could move up further than he could.
Taking position. Wolves.
Alright, now let's get our tanks up there.
The Emperor protects. Moving out.
May the powers protect us!
They won't see me here. Brothers, strike for the chapter.
Oh, you know what? Doesn't look like they, have any melee people here. So I need to shoot this, it looks like.
Moving now.
Looks like it's hitting them no matter what. Oh, it's just like bugged or something. Oh, yeah! Oh, we can't get close enough to melee, though. Unfortunate. And we can't reach that one.
I am the wrath of Zyphos.
Okay, let's
Your orders. What is your order?
let's bring my other tank up there.
I am his chosen shield.
Man, yeah, the unfortunate thing,
With haste.
none of these guys are melee. Didn't really plan for that. Oh, we can shoot some guys from here.
Taking
Okay.
position.
Well, let's do it. Might as well go with the
Come
Cybolt.
on.
Strong! Keep your base!
Opening fire. Advancing.
Get up! Get up!
Okay, so...
The Aegis shields us.
Honestly, I just want to move you up. Try and be somewhat safe since you are injured already.
They cannot see us!
Ah!
Loading grenade!
I didn't see, but I was hoping that I took that guy out already. Of course not.
Yes!
Pathetic.
Overwatch! You will bleed!
Okay, not bad so far. Although we're good. Oh boy, we got a lot of Overwatches to deal with here.
Your orders.
Shit, he's gonna take hits from that? Oh fuck. Oh, and I don't have any of the teleporting guys with me. How far can you toss it? Oh, you don't have a grenade. Damn you!
Yeah.
Alright, looks like we're tanking it. We'll do Aegis Shield.
The Aegis shields us.
Could at least take a couple of them out like this. Yeah, you're definitely taking some major hits though. Uh-oh. Blew him right to me.
Yes, command. Your command? Your orders?
You know what, I might not want to melee him down with this guy. Because I do only have 2 action points, I need to remember that. So let's do this. Can't reach him. So let's not waste this thing if we can just kill him with a regular shot.
I must rearm. What is your will? Rugen.
Oh, you can get over to him though.
Firing
Or
on
strike.
target.
The pain!
No
Set
crit,
you free!
unfortunately. Oh, and you got lots of extra AP though, so that's good. Let's
Vengeance.
take care of this.
We are the hammer. I am his will. Enemy
bad.
down.
Alright, can we reach him with this? Oh no, not our guy. Damn it. Oh, well, we can just shoot him straight up.
We have purified this place.
Hell yeah, we have. Alright, guys, stack up. Let's get ready to
Yes, come on.
reach. You've taken some hits. Oh, but you can't reach anything anyway.
Onward, brothers.
95%. Not bad. Feel like we squeaked out an extra turn there.
The Emperor lights our path. I'm nervous.
You know, it's probably not the worst thing in the world to,
I am with you.
just... Oh, I didn't want to breach yet. Let's do Aegis.
Moving out.
Want to get them as close as possible before I reveal this pod.
I am with you. Affirmative.
Yes.
Alright, enemy forces... Oh, they gain +1 reinforcements. Oh, okay. Yeah, but where are those reinforcements? Do they just show up with the other group, or...
Taking position.
Knights of the Throne!
Commander, we've made contact with the enemy.
What is cool about this over XCOM is, ooh. But anyway, what's cool over this, and something that I liked about Phoenix Point over XCOM, was the fact that when you reveal a pod in XCOM, they all like get to move around and your turn is wasted. But in this, like, as soon as you see them, they refund all of your action points for everybody. So even though I didn't like finish out the entire move, he still like he still stopped, he got his action points back. I'm quite pleased with that.
Moving now.
I could fairly easily get flanked here. Let's do this.
Advancing.
Oh, those things fall over with grenades. I thought this meant like melee only. Bori here could end up taking some pretty major
I am
hits.
here to serve.
Weird, so I couldn't, like, click that and then this. I can't, like, control which direction. Let's go for this guy.
As you will. Taste my fury. Yes, Commander.
I might need to get him with this guy. Oh, you can't reach shit, man. Let's have you stand in front of the medic.
I am the Emperor's fury!
Can't see anyone else, unfortunately. Let's heal up our boy here.
Pure among impurity.
Oh, that doesn't take up an action point. Well, shit, dude. Okay. I don't know if Overwatch can kill our own guys.
Abomination!
Strong we shall stand.
It bleeds! It bleeds! Eat them!
Weak.
You will
Man, there was a lot of guys there.
Armor remains a fortress. The Emperor lights our path. Feel my wrath.
Hell yeah. Oh, it wasn't enough to stun him yet. That was a mistake on my part. Doesn't matter. Can reach him with one strike.
For the Golden Throne!
Hopefully, yeah, he should be within 5. Let's do 4 strike again. Nope, not enough.
Moving out. Firing on.
Oh wait. Shit. Well, that ain't good.
Wards in front.
Let's pull back. Man.
Moving now. Sold to the unworthy.
eat them!
Alright, not too bad.
Vengeance. can't we save?
It will be done.
I don't think there's any more guys around here. Well, this guy's gonna be down for a little bit, so let's get him some XP. Let's go out with style.
All enemies have been cleansed. Good work, Commander.
I didn't realize I wasn't to the seed carriers yet. Little spoiler, I guess. Promotions, that's what I like to see. Okay, so this guy, some Terminator armor, warp charge, +1 armor. This means it'll take more will points. Target a knight at any range to transfer all this knight's armor for a turn. Fuck yeah, we're doing that. That is pretty cool. Alright, Mythic Boars, Justicar. Let's see what you got. You're a Justicar. Not sure, like... It's not, like, super clear what the difference between all the classes is. Core Discipline. This is Leadership. Oh, this is interesting. Who is this guy? So you're one I was using with the Force Sword. You can wear Terminator armor. So I'm not sure I want him going into leadership. Can you go into leadership? Emperor's Judgment. No. This adds Terminator armor. Afflicted target -2 move speed. Over area 3 at range 15 to afflict hobbled. Which gives -2 move speed. Well, that's interesting. Warp speed biomancy. Target a knight within 1 range to gain +2 crit damage for melee attacks and +1 move speed. So this could buff people. And upgrade the heal. Shit. I'm gonna go into this. Upgrade music, boon games +1 move. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Alright, well that's everybody. We still haven't researched the Poxwalker necropsy. Yeah, okay, so that makes more sense. I can't reach that in time. Let's just go right into the center of the frickin' galaxy, I guess. And we will travel. I think I might need to turn off these cinematics. I mean, they're cool and all, but they don't change much.
We cannot afford to sit on our hands while the bloom spreads unchallenged.
Okay, the bloom has spread on this planet while we were occupied elsewhere. We need to triage our efforts wisely in order to hold back this plague. That's fine.
Commander.
The edict will not be able to reach all missions before they expire. Reconstruction of the warp drive and augarium systems would make it easier to reach missions with time to spare. Yep, that's fine. I am aware. Oh man, our guys are injured as fuck.
This poxwalker was one of the Imperial faithful, afflicted with a strain of mutagenic virus. There is no doubt we are dealing with the work of the plague god Nurgle. This must be the bloom whispered of in those astropathic fragments. Within the carcass, I found a germ of some ancient power corrupted with a foul psychic resonance. This seed is used to spread the virus. Of that I am certain, but it arrived to me damaged, and there is little else I can learn from it. In order to study how we might fight this plague, I must acquire one of these seeds completely intact. I can instruct your brothers on how to extract these specimens properly. Please ensure they pay attention. The Emperor loathes indolence. Let's not disappoint him. This is Inquisitor Cartha Vakir of the Ordo Malleus. I am alumnus of Evixia Danica. Access code Clarion Magenta 111721. I require immediate response from Titan.
This is Grandmaster Vardan Kai responding, Inquisitor. This act borders on heresy. The screams of the astropaths you burned already reverberate through the warp. It is fortunate for you that I am prosecuting a campaign in the nearby Chimera system. I suggest you explain yourself, and quickly.
Grandmaster, I have commandeered the baleful edict. We face...
You have seized a Grey Knight strike cruiser.
As is my right, I have foreseen dire omens for this sector. Already Nurgle's poxwalkers roam free.
Oh, indeed. I'm surprised an agent of your pedigree is not equipped to deal with such lesser threats of chaos. Agravain, perhaps you can clear up this nonsense for me.
My lord, he fell in battle during our last campaign against the Cadium cult. We had been returning to Titan for repairs when this Inquisitor intervened.
Ah, Brother Ektar, that is sorry news. I trust then that you have appointed one of our brothers to act in his stead. Well, speak up then, Commander. What say you to this Inquisitor's story?
Let's discuss this bloom seed.
Intriguing. However, the galaxy is full of unsolved mysteries.
I am confident these poxwalkers are the symptom of a much greater cancer. I only need a little time to conduct further research.
Very well. I am not in the habit of second-guessing those under my command, that is, until given a good reason. I will leave the baleful edict in your care.
You have my thanks, Grandmaster, but there is yet another reason I desired to speak with you. As steward of the Armory of Titan, I had hoped you could release further assistance.
Don't thank me yet. I will give you 60 Tertean solar days to prove this threat warrants the deployment of an entire strike force. Battle-worn as it is, Strike Force Xiphos could be put to good use in several campaigns across the galaxy. Any further requisition from my arsenal will have to be earned.
But I... Typical.
After each Grandmaster's report, you can spend your requisition to unlock and upgrade armor slots. The resource slot gives you access to the new Knight reinforcements, servitors, grimoires, and other resources at the end of a mission.
Okay, so upgrading your Knight requisition from Titan increases your chances of recruiting Grey Knights At higher starting ranks, additional knights are made available through mission rewards on a rotation basis. Titan does not guarantee a knight of any specific class will be available.
You can only unlock or upgrade each slot once per report. Slot upgrades increase your chance of accessing more and better equipment and resources.
Alright, let's get armor and war gear. Start kitting people out. Yes, I'm satisfied for now. Within the carcass, I found a psychically infused seed. A germ of some ancient power now corrupted with foul spiritual resonance. The seed is tied to the spread of the bloom, but it was damaged in the Poxwalker's destruction. The next step must be to extract one of these psychic seeds whole from a functioning host. Alright. Research menu. Alright. Let's see here. The edict is a remarkable prognosticars. -2 corruption in system. Or +1 requisition. Well, I mean, it's early on, so we don't have a whole lot to worry about with the bloom. Okay, so what's this one? Stratagem systems and Quicksilver unlocked. Surrounds the world, it contaminates with a miasma of psychic energy that confounds any attempt to intervene from orbit. Yet with careful study, I believe we can penetrate this shield and project my psychic powers into the battlefield. Well, that's interesting. 28 days for that, 38 for this, 28 for this. Let's check this out.
You have my attention, Knight.
So the plague is spread through these seeds.
It is not so simple.
This disease proliferates quickly, too quickly for these seeds to infect each new case through direct physical contact. My current theory is that the seeds emit some kind of psychic field to help catalyze the spread. The seed from the sample we collected was destroyed.
I need the seeds intact for further study.
Yes, your brothers were overzealous in collecting the sample. Just need them intact. If I wanted brute force, I would have sought out the Iron Hands. Let us discuss something else. This isn't your first encounter with Warp Spawn.
The Grey Knights and Inquisition have worked together since the earliest days of our orders.
Obviously. Are we not all Daemonhunters? Yours serves as the hammer, while mine is the arm and the will to wield it. This is knowledge you must already possess, Commander. Are you testing me? We are equals in this endeavor, then.
We each have our own role to play as partners. Yes, partners in my mission.
In a manner of speaking, you do serve the Inquisition. Oh, don't look at me like that, Commander. I would never presume to tell you how to do your job. We each have our own role to play as partners. Yep. Okay, can I trust you with the lives of my brothers?
Know that I will not sacrifice your men, unless the need is great.
No, that is not my concern. However, Grey Knights are a valuable resource, a rare and powerful tool in the fight against chaos. Know that I will not sacrifice your men unless the need is great.
If we must. Yes, you've taken enough of my time.
Alright, that's enough for now.
Commander, let us be efficient.
At last, we can dispose of the Poxwalker corpse.
An unclean, organic thing fouling my ship.
And the Inquisitor doing her best to desanctify, I think is what they meant, my quarantine procedures. However, now she wants to bring more of these seeds aboard. I will have to audit the consecration protocols.
Affirmative. I was waiting on you, Commander, to allocate the priority order. Without that data point, I cannot cogitate the required resources. A decision is required. Affirmative.
Yay.
I must attend to repairs.
Alright, additional projects unlocked. Okay, the Algarium has been damaged and rendered inoperative until we realign the prismatic array. We will not be able to make effective use of our prognosticars to scry the enemy's activities. 9 days. Let's go ahead and repair that.
Come, let us talk over what troubles you.
Alright, what do you make of Grandmaster Kai's reaction to our Inquisitor?
Besides a clear violation of communication protocol, you mean?
Commander, you must see that Inquisitor Vikar's evidence here is quite scant. The cryptic commanderings of an astropath and a handful of poxwalkers. The Cadium cult has spread death and destruction across 12 hide worlds and 3 sectors before we put it down. What are the seeds she's discovered?
Arcane talismans as catalysts for corruption are scarcely a novelty to us Knights of Titan.
The Inquisitor knows this. You don't think this exercise is worthwhile?
The Grand Master will weigh our value to this campaign.
No, but we are far from being the best fighting shape at this moment, and it is our duty to support the Inquisition when needed. Grandmaster will weigh our value in this campaign against others where we might be have a more obvious impact. If this venture is insignificant, why requisition our strike force?
Perhaps there's some piece to this puzzle we do not yet see.
I'm in the dark as you are. Perhaps there is some piece to the puzzle we do not yet see. The Inquisition is a vast, dislocated bureaucracy. We may simply be one small piece being shuffled around the board for some other purpose. Yet it brokers nothing to speculate. The onus is on you to ensure that we do not return to Titan in shame. I suggest you focus on completing the mission at hand.
Whatever best helps you, Commander.
Dominus Lunette seems off-kilter.
All tech priests are eccentric in their own way.
Too much of their mortal flesh has been stripped away. You doubt her?
There is no being I trust more to look after the baleful edict.
Far from it. Yet her fervor for the vessel can at times eclipse our purpose. Occasionally, she needs that reminder. You consider her unreliable.
Her competence is beyond question.
She has saved my life on more than one occasion. She was key in piloting the edict through the astral looking glass of the euphoric Baron, shattering his demonic spirit into a million fragments. Her competence is beyond question. There are even storied rumors that she has fought alongside Lord Drago. The Supreme Grandmaster? Would that not make her...
Ancient, yes, assuredly.
The tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus are not prone to deceit, nor do they care one whiff for social standing among the unaugmented, as they call us. You know that we Astartes are dispensable. We will live, fight, and die in this endless war against chaos. Our Dominus is, dare I say it, unique even among her kind, nigh irreplaceable. The edict would not be half as capable without her.
Whatever best helps you, we are the hammer. Remember
Alright, that's all for now. Okay, Commander, I've completed repairs to the augmentation chamber and servitor production is back online. We already did this. Alright, so I think we can just advance time. Looks like we might get some people. Oh no! New bloom activity. Okay, our prognosticar choir has detected the presence of 3 new eruptions of bloom activity across the sector. We have informed Titan and must act on these new incursions to the best of our ability. Alright, so what's the best path here? Oh, there's not really like a direct path to that one. So I can probably get at least two of these. Let's check out this. Seed carriers, 2. Win mission with no critical injuries. I can do that. Kill 4 enemies with grenades. I can do that too. And let's check out this one. Win mission. Okay, so that's another no critical injuries. A rank 3 apothecary. Shit. Tier 1 Terminator armor, better grenades, and then melee and ranged weapon. Rank 3 Interceptor. Rank 3 Purgator. Ah, shit. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit up 2 of these. Oh, we need improved output before we can increase our speed. You know what? Let's switch over to this. Would like to get more speed if I can. Rather do more missions. Do I even have any interceptors?
Your brothers will rejoice at the challenge, Commander.
Man, I need to upgrade the barracks. I do 1 interceptor. 2 Justicars. I'd rather have an extra apothecary. So that means... Was it you? Yeah, let's head over here. Maybe I could hit this middle one and get over here. The only thing is... Oh, no, I am fine. I was like, I thought maybe I would have to like get rid of one of my brothers first, but I did do this off camera. And if your barracks is full, you can, even if they're injured, replace them. Now, what kind of sucks though is if they're critically wounded, I'm like, okay, I had a critically wounded guy, I'd like to replace him with the new person. They wouldn't let me do that. He like had to be healed first before I could replace him, which I thought was kind of dumb. I'm like, dude, he's like... But, I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense. Like, if he's critically wounded in a med bay or something, then I don't know if you could just, like, you know, ship him across the galaxy in a pod or whatever the fuck you would do, because your entire ship isn't going someplace. He couldn't just stay in there. But I do think I am going to end this video here. I am kind of behind on making videos, so I will play catch up, but I am going to try and play this every day this week. Then I'll probably go down to 3 days a week. But that means I may miss other videos in other series. I don't know, Phoenix Point or something like that. May miss a video or two. I thought I could play more Friday, but I couldn't. In any case, I am going to end this here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.